Interesting to have you, sir. It's a wonderful morning, and we have been waiting for this interesting time. For the past 1.5 months, our governing body been mentioning about this interesting gentleman's talk will be there with us. And thank you so much, all these 1.5 months babies. Particularly, I call you that you are in the beginning level of our journey. Am I right or not? We have come this valuable idea of becoming valuable technocrat with the human value. So particularly, also is interested in talking about the same technology versus human intelligence. When intelligence that speaks, it has got its own wonderful validity as you, particularly as students of engineering, to practice the real-time engineering with right intelligence that is attached with human or human value. So thank you so much, sir. And this is me, Hari Babu, is the teacher of their English language, along with quite a few good teachers. We have been trying hard to help these young students being so disciplined in their nature and making all the good attempts for listening to you, sir, and the Telugu language. We'll be very happy, and with the claps of you, we can take the time. Come on, clap. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be very happy to mention when we have been watching out various sources about Tirumala sir Chamalla, and in fact, he is representing himself as a common man on one of the platforms. Basically, for the past 5-6 minutes of interaction, I've also understood that he is down to earth, and he has been mentioning, I'm not a wonderful orator, but he says that he is a good orator to help all of you. Particularly when we see so deep into Sir's ideology, he loves to make something good for both needy and then the needed. Particularly, his vision is to strive hard and help people with his knowledge. He has got visions. He is a founder, co-founder, and he is a director. He was the CEO. He was present at activity for the past quite a few years. He has been putting wise effort in developing our state in particular and in nation in general. So this is why we are running around him and also asking him how he technology. This simple background note, I feel privileged in inviting Tirumala Rao with our governing body member Rajiv sir and our dearest principal sir. I request both of you to bring each, and we'll be very happy in handling the time. The world is quite open, but Lendi is the word for us. It is truly a magnanimous expression. Because for the past 17 years, I've been putting the similar effort for the same background. You know, there is a wonderful leader who's behind all of us to make the same thought to go, prevail, exist every time. He is our dearest principal, sir. You all know as principal, but I know particularly as our dearest leader for making the wonderful attempt in setting everything available. Today, we are all happily settling down. We know what his pressure that he has undertaken in bringing out the best. So today, I request him to carry out the session under his chair, and I request him to talk for a minute or so, and after that, I request him to call Rajiv sir. Thank you, Hari Babu. one advantage. First, we hand over mic to Haribabu Garu. He will take care of all the things and left to only few words to speak. Okay, anyhow, I am having one thing. First of all, we should thank Rajiv Garu. Last time also, always he tried to think one point. Maximum exposure to eminent personalities to our students. Best people, wherever best people are there, he try to contact them and he will try to bring to some exposure to all of you. That is the great work Sir is doing. So thank you, sir, Rajiv Garu, for your wonderful work. And behalf of management and all of you, I should thank Tirumala Garu. We know the busy schedules, and one more thing is also, sir also having a small health issue. Still, he is accepting our invitation and coming to our campus to help you about various aspects, technological aspects, and how to build your career as engineers for all the 4 years. Ask any sort of doubts you are having. I feel the right person to give right guidance. Thank you, sir, for accepting. Now I request Rajiv Garu to speak few words, and then next we hand over proceedings to Tirumala. Thank you very much.
Good morning, one and all. On behalf of management, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our today's chief guest, Shri Chamalla, for graciously accepting. Even though he's not well since 2 days, actually he's hospitalized. I think the day before today he was discharged, but he came all the way from Bangalore to Vizag. That shows his commitment. Thank you, sir, for being here. He is a remarkable individual who has achieved success in his life, career, whatnot. He is the man behind the government. He is the man behind the Honorable CM and Honorable IT Minister in getting industries, in getting huge investments for the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, sir. He's a true inspiration for many. Like he born brought up in a small village from North Coastal Andhra only. How he achieved success in his life, he will share with you. Success is not like only academics, nothing like that. He will share his valuable experiences with you today. Just ask your doubts. I don't know what to have how to express him because I'm totally speechless because all the way he came by saying his knowledge. Once again, sir, I welcome you and for sharing your valuable experiences to our students, sir.
Second, good morning, everyone. Don't call me sir, just call me Thiru. I think British have taught us to address everybody as sir. So let's not try to be Britishers anymore. Let's try to be Indians, right? So how many are comfortable in English, Telugu? Any North Indians who speak Hindi? Huh? No? No North Indians. So Telugu. Very good, super. Anybody wants English? Happy weeks.
The funny Telugu అర్థం అవుతుంది.
Okay. So, how many of you think you are smart? It's a question to you. You have to answer. How many of you think you are smart? Only one? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's just test. So these 5 people think they are smart. 5 to 7. I think around 7 hands. Listen to my instructions carefully and then try to follow and execute. Right? That's very important. Try to shake hand with the person on your right. Try to shake hand with the person right. I gave you an exercise. Shake hand with the person on your right. All of you.
Just shaking the hand that doesn't mean you have to take that one.
All at a time. You should not turn left, right. What about ladies? You are shaking hand with.
With my right.
What about her?
You give that hand to that person and give this hand to me. You are done, no? Shaking the hand.
How do you, it is your problem? I just gave you a small session, right? It's not easy. You think. So that's what is the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. You have to give instruction to a machine to execute a particular task. Train it. That is what is nowadays we are calling machine learning and all. So let's talk about myself. How much time do we have? Is what I want to know. Because I don't want to give any political speech here or any lecture. I know after some time you'll start doing, oh, I don't want that to happen.
In
So
our side, we have, in our side,
hour is too long for anybody to accept.
Okay, 20.
Yeah, so now it's about 11:40. So around 12:15 we'll try to talk about it. So this has to be very interactive. I request everybody to focus. That's very important in life. Focus is non-negotiable to me. Treadmill will to take away from it. When you're focusing on treadmill, you have to only focus on running, not eating. So, నేను మందసా మండలం బాలిగా గ్రామం చిన్న పల్లెటూరులో పుట్టాను. My 2 parents, Prakash Rao, mother and son, both are no more. I would like to remember them in your presence. So, for whatever I am today, it is primarily because of the kind of freedom they have given me, the kind of teachings in my early ages stage of my life. First 15 years was my best learning in a village. 15 years తర్వాత నేను I moved out of the village. After that, a lot of challenges, but village life, 15 years was the best life. I think you have crossed that age and then you came to the real world. Now you have to start facing challenges. 15 years వరకు నాకేమీ తెలియదు. You eat, mom will take care of you. If you don't eat, she will ask you, did you eat anything or not? Father will take care of your pocket money, school education, everything, right? So అలాంటి situation లో 15 years లో నేను ఆవులు కాపలా కాచాను. Just to let you know, out of my curiosity, early morning 4కి లేపేవారు. పల్లెటూరులో రోలర్ ఉండేది, నాకు పేర్లు మర్చిపోయాను తెలుగులో. ప్యాడీతో వాళ్ళకి పెట్టి ఉదయాన్నే 2 ఎద్దులకు కట్టి రోల్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫన్. నైట్ అరప అనేవాళ్ళం, మీకు ఎంతమంది తెలియదు నాకు. చెరుకు తోటల్లో చిన్న ఇల్లు ఉండేది, ఎలుగుబంట్లు వచ్చి చెరుకుని తినేసాడు. సో ఐ యూస్ టు గో టు ప్లే. వాళ్ళు క్రాకర్స్ ఇచ్చేవారు, మనం ఎప్పుడు దీపావళికే క్రాకర్స్ కదా. సో అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి క్రాకర్స్ పేరిస్తే ఎలుగుబంటి పరిగెత్తారు. దట్ వాస్ ఫన్ ఫర్ మీ, బట్ దట్ వాస్ అన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఏజ్ లో రావు మనకి. ఐ థింక్ వి ఆల్ లాస్ట్ దట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. సో హరిపురం జిల్లా పరిషత్ హై స్కూల్లో చదువుకున్నాను. Prior to that, but I always maintained one thing. That one thing is called as interpersonal skill. మీరందరూ సక్సెస్ అవ్వాలంటే లైఫ్ లో ఎవరన్నా ఫర్ ఎనీ పర్సన్. నేను ఫస్ట్ స్టేజ్ ఎక్కినప్పుడు కాల్ షివరింగ్ అయ్యాడు. సెకండ్ టైం స్టేజ్ ఎక్కినప్పుడు షివరింగ్ తగ్గింది. థర్డ్ టైం వెళ్ళినప్పుడు షివరింగ్ తగ్గి మాట్లాడడం మొదలు పెట్టాను. సో ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఏం చేయాలంటే లైఫ్లో ఛాలెంజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఫస్ట్. డోంట్ ఫీల్ షై. లైఫ్లో షై ఫీల్ అవుతే ముందుకు వెళ్ళలేము. ఒక అమ్మాయి అబ్బాయితో మాట్లాడాలంటే షై ఉండేది అప్పట్లో. ఇప్పుడు లైఫ్ మారింది. ఇప్పుడు వీ హ్యావ్ టెక్నాలజీస్, వీ హ్యావ్ చదువుకున్నాను 10th క్లాస్ వరకు. ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం ఇంటర్మీడియట్లో నలంద కాలేజీలో మా ఫాదర్, నాకు ఒక్కటే గుర్తుంది, 15 years ఏజ్లో మా ఫాదర్ నన్ను ట్రైన్లో తీసుకెళ్ళి నలందలో విడిచిపెట్టి వచ్చేసాను. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ హీ నెవర్ గేవ్ మీ టాలెంట్ మై సెల్ఫ్. సో ఎక్కువ అందరికి ఎక్కువ ఏం చెప్తూ ఉంటానంటే, డోంట్ టీచ్ యువర్ కిడ్స్ ఆర్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఆర్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ హౌ టు ఈట్ ఫిష్, లెర్న్ హౌ టు క్యాచ్ ఫిష్. మీ లైఫ్లో అది ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయండి, అది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయండి, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. మా ఫ్రెండ్ చూస్తాడు, నేను చూసి కూడా రాసేవాడిని, డోంట్ టేక్ మీ రాంగ్. కాలేజ్లో దట్స్ ఎ లెర్నింగ్. చూసి రాయకూడదని తెలియాలంటే ఒక తప్పు చేయాలి, రైట్? ఆ తప్పు చేసిన తర్వాత ఆ తప్పు మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేయగలుగుతాం. సో అలాంటివన్నీ లైఫ్లో లెర్నింగ్. సో నేను 10th క్లాస్ వరకు హరిపురం స్కూల్లో చదువుకొని 10th క్లాస్ తర్వాత నలందలో 2 years స్ట్రగుల్ అయ్యి ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థమయ్యేది కాదు, ఏం చేయాలో అర్థం తెలిసేది కాదు, బట్టి కూడా రాసేవాళ్ళం. సో బై గాడ్స్ గ్రేస్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంజనీరింగ్ సీట్ డిస్క్వాలిఫైడ్ ఫస్ట్ టైం, సెకండ్ టైం ఆల్సో డిస్క్వాలిఫైడ్. సో యూఆర్ లక్కీ దట్ యూఆర్ స్టడీయింగ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్. నేను ఎర్లీ ఇయర్స్లో ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ చాలా చూసాను. హెల్త్ బాగుంటుంది, యూ హ్యావ్ బట్ ఇట్స్ వెరీ, అవన్నీ స్ట్రగుల్స్ ఫోకస్ చేసి హౌ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు గ్రో యాజ్ అన్ ఇండివిజువల్ అన్నది లైఫ్ నాకు టీచ్ చేస్తుంది. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు షో యూ యాజ్ మై ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. సో డిగ్రీ బీకే కాలేజీలో ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. లాంగ్ టర్మ్ కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్నాను. లాంగ్ టర్మ్ కోచింగ్లో అదర్ మెన్షన్ సెకండ్ టైం కూడా డిస్క్వాలిఫైడ్, నాట్ ఈవెన్ I was the only person who failed in BVK college. Then 1 year gap. Then I felt, what am I doing? Now there are communication skills. I mean, I used to have a lot of girls, just don't take me wrong. BVK నేర్పించినా కదా, బీవీకేలో ఎక్కువ నార్త్ ఇండియన్స్ ఉండేవారు. నా కమ్యూనికేషన్ మీద పట్టు రావాలంటే అమ్మాయిలతో మాట్లాడాలి, ఎందుకంటే భయం పోతుంది. ఆపోజిట్ సెక్స్తో మాట్లాడితే భయం అన్నది పోతుంది. దట్స్ వాట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీకు ఎవరితో మాట్లాడాలంటే భయం, వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడండి ఫస్ట్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఇట్ టీచ్ యూ అలాట్. సో సెకండ్ థింగ్ అంటే అక్కడ హిందీ నేర్చుకున్నాను, ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకున్నాను. ఒక అమ్మాయికి చెప్పేదాన్ని, నువ్వు నాకు నచ్చకపోయినా పర్లేదు, నేను నీకు నచ్చకపోయినా పర్లేదు, నాకు ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకుని చెప్పాను అమ్మాయి. Even today she doesn't know me, but she sent me a message. I never thought you're going to become a CEO. I'm still a project manager. So interpersonal skills ఎందుకు important అంటే life లో you will not only deal with somebody called people. The biggest challenge for humankind is human only. సఫారీకి వెళ్ళామనుకోండి, సఫారీకి వెళ్తే యానిమల్ వచ్చి మిమ్మల్ని చూసి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, వీడికి 4 కాళ్ళు లేవు, 2 కాళ్ళు ఉన్నాయి, సో I don't have to worry. But if a 4-legged animal comes across another 4-legged animal, they'll fight. మనకి సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లం, 2-legged animals. మనకి శత్రువులు మన ఫ్రెండ్సే, మనకి శత్రువులు మన ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్సే, మన శత్రువులు మన హ్యూమన్ కైండ్. సో దాన్ని ఎలా కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి అంటే యూ హావ్ టు లెర్న్ టు డీల్ విత్ యూ డే ఇన్ అవుట్. యువర్ ఇంటర్పర్సనల్ స్కిల్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ యూ వేర్ ఎవర్ యూ. ఎందుకంటే బాటమ్ లైన్ మనం ఇప్పుడు ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారు, వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారు సూపర్ లెక్చర్ ఇచ్చారు, ఫస్ట్ 1 minute రోజు కొట్టుకుంటుంటారు, రైట్? You can have difference of opinions, but don't have difference. Differences can bring you down. Adi very very important in life. So then BSc అయిన తర్వాత I felt I have so much of good communication. చదువు రాణించలేకపోతున్నాను, ఏం చేద్దాం అని చెప్పి I prepared for bank PO exam. I stamped me, you will not succeed in life. My neighbors have stamped me, you will not do this, fit for nothing. But I took as a challenge. Rajamandri RK coaching center ఉండేది. With the help of somebody నేను Rajamandri 3 months అక్కడ చేసిన కమ్యూనికేషన్, ఇంగ్లీష్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ చేస్తున్నాను. I still remember the name. ఆయన పేరు లక్ష్మణ్ రావు గారు, ఈజ్ నో మోర్, లాక్స్ రావు. ఆయన కూడా చెప్పారు, సార్ నేను బయటకు వెళ్ళి ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడితే నా దగ్గర జనాలు పడిపోవాలంటే చెప్పారు. So he has focused so much on me that I've been able to improve my communication skills in those 3 months. టైంలో బ్యాంకింగ్ పిఓస్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసిన తర్వాత టు మై లక్ ఐ గాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్. ఎగ్జామ్ చేశాను, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ పెరిగింది, ఇంటర్వ్యూ కవర్ వెళ్ళాను. ఐ గాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఫర్ స్టేట్ బ్యాంక్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా యాజ్ ఎ ప్రొబేషనరీ ఆఫీసర్. మా ఫాదర్ సెంటర్స్ అయింది లేదా ఎంట్రన్స్ రాసుకున్నాం, మీకు అడ్మిషన్ వచ్చింది ఢిల్లీలో అని చెప్పారు. సో ఐ జాయిన్ ఎంసీఏ, బ్యాంక్ జాయిన్ అవ్వకున్నాను. దట్స్ వెన్ మై లక్ టర్న్. సో కాకుండా పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్కి వెళ్ళాలని చెప్పి మా ఫాదర్ నాకు అడ్వైస్ ఇచ్చారు. సో ఎంసీఏ అయిన తర్వాత ఐ స్టడీడ్ ఇన్ ఎ కాలేజ్ జీపీఆర్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్, ఫస్ట్ ఎంసీఏ కాలేజ్ అది, ఈవెన్ బిఫోర్ గీతం ఎఫిలియేటెడ్ కాలేజ్. సో గీతంలో జీబీఆర్ అనపర్తి వైజాగ్ నుంచి అప్ అండ్ డౌన్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. Don't take me wrong, don't follow me also. Mr. MC and I was the person to first apply for it. I'm not a good looking guy, average looking, I speak well. So, beauty contest, it's not about beauty, how you present yourself. మిగతా వాటి మీద కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఉంది కాబట్టి మనోహర్ అనే ఒక అబ్బాయి చాలా అందంగా ఉండేవాడు. He was my competition, but to my fortune, I got selected. So that gave me my confidence. So I started paying attention. MCA in Tarvata, I was the first person to get selected into ISR airport. Then using my latest contents, ISR airport, GSLV law. So first project, GSLV, I was part of the team. So I wrote the strip charts, which assesses the performance of the launch vehicle. That was a very good platform. But Shri better. So then I moved out of. I took a right decision. Then Wipro joined Bangalore, and I went to Bangalore. Another engineers side there, represent college office. You will understand there is something called as performance assessment. Every 3 months review jaster. So I was in bottom 5 in my first quarter itself at Wipro. I felt no, this is not what I wanted. So I survived 2 years. I'm using the word survive. So then I told my boss, I cannot afford. Give me an opportunity where I can talk. Make me an SPC, single point of contact for a client. My boss said, no, you're unfit. I quit the company. Then I've joined a company called iFlex Solutions. During the interview itself, I've decided that I'm going to tell the interviewer, boss, I'm not fit for technology. I'm fit for sales, relationship, communication. Put me on a job which is going to be useful for that kind of role in your organization. So there was a man, Mr. Devsundar Datta, who was part of the interview panel. He liked my communication and straight communication. He said, I'm going to make you straight away project lead. I was very happy, took the offer, joined them. Salary was 100% more than before. During those days, it was 6 lakhs. I'm talking about 2000, 2001, 2002. It was good amount of money for a Bangalore boy, in Bangalore, right? So Wipro, iFlex, the real fun started after I joined the company. The guy calls me and tells me, I like your interview answers. I wanted a bakra like you because there is an account called Deutsche Bank Private Wealth Management account. It is a dying account for us. I lost complete faith that this account is going to be sustained, but looking at your confidence, I thought I will try. So I నాకు Deutsche Bank Wealth Management account ఇచ్చారు. So I went to the US in 2003. There was a lady by name Diana Long and John Pfeiffer. వీళ్ళిద్దరు ఏం చేశారంటే they have decided to shut that entire account. Then by then iFlex is one of the first product companies in India, banking product. Even today we have something called as FlexCube. So many core banking systems run on FlexCube. So FlexCube was sold for about 800 crores. Nowadays we hear valuations of about billion dollars for nothing. You will name companies like Swiggy, Flipkart, they are undergoing operational losses. They are still not profitable companies, but their valuations are based on today's. I would say it's madness. How many customers you have acquired, how many people you have, how much data you have. So that basis, yes, evaluations just but those days, those were real valuations. 800 crores ki iFlex Solutions was sold to Wipro, Oracle. So I became an employee of Oracle, moved to the US. This account was given to me. So in less than 6 months, to my surprise and to everybody's surprise, I turned that account into positive from losing that account. How I did it is again my interpersonal skills, my abilities, situational intelligence. మీరు నమ్మాలి ఈ మాట చెప్తున్నప్పుడు Diana Long was a foodie. She was in her 50s then, I was in my 20s. I tried to convince her that I cook well. So chicken tikka masala and then India నుంచి prawn pickle తీసుకెళ్ళాను ఆవిడ టేస్ట్ చేయించాను. Oh my God, I love this. So she started making friendship with me. John Piper was a pub guy. I took him to pub. I said, John, we both are here to deliver something. I do not want this account for a toss. I came on a purpose. So we have to ensure that this account continues for our account. It's a question of my credibility. Even if tomorrow, let's say you get married to somebody else, what if that marriage is not going to be good for you? So I am a known devil for you. Oracle is a known devil for you. You spend time with known devil than a known angel. So he liked it. So long story short, that account became a $4.5 million account from negative, and I've received Service Excellence Award in 2005 from Oracle, which is given to only 0.01% of the company, right? So that's how I have molded myself. This is your life. Nobody else is already earning. Right? You didn't sleep for last night. Earning, sleeping. You deserve a gift. So where is the gift hamper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your name, please. The check shirt. Yeah. The one behind. Check shirt. This is a gift for you. Please come here. He stood out in the entire crowd. Tomorrow he'll be the CEO of Shri. So somebody caught my attention, right? So he deserves something. That's important. So you have to stand out in a crowd. So after then I never looked back. I took multiple accounts. I became a global relationship delivery head for Oracle. Then I moved to Oracle gave me a proposal. We are doing extremely well. What you lack is a management degree. So they gave me an offer to join IIM Bangalore. So only 2 people in an entire year can get an opportunity to study in IIM Bangalore through Oracle, which is a sponsored program. It's a full-time PGDM. Then my boss, Vikram Gupta, who was the senior vice president then, now retired, we are still in touch. He came and told me, you have this option, Saraswati, and you have been selected. I have their name. So I am Bangalore, you pursue your MBA, and then you'll be very happy and you'll grow in life. At the same time, Dev Sundardatta calls me and tells me that, boss, I have another assignment. And this assignment is in South America. We are struggling in an account there, Bank of Bradesco. Our product is being implemented and everybody is struggling. It's a $25 million account. To our surprise, Mr. Larry Ellison, I couldn't see him anytime, but I was on call with him. He's, I think, the richest, second richest in the world now, or third richest. We did all sales talk with the customer. We were able to convince them that to continue. Mr. Larry Ellison comes onto the call and says, he listens to the customer. He got really, I'm sorry to use the word, pissed off. This is a standard wording. And he said, the size of the deal that you're talking about doesn't even fill fuel to my jet in a day or two. And bang. So we did a lot of sales activity. Boss comes and says, I don't care about the customer. And we still have to win this account. So long story short, we won the account. We continued the $25 million deal. So sales is something which is very, very struggling job, but that is something which gives you a lot of opportunity in terms of growing yourself as an individual. So and then coming back to Bangalore, Dev Sundar told me about another opportunity in Brazil. So I chose on the ground learn versus I am Bangalore learning. I went to Brazil to take over relationship. I stayed in for about 1.5 years. I learned Portuguese. There again, I found girls only because they wanted to learn English. I wanted to learn Portuguese. It's very, very important because communication is very key. When you go and talk to that person in their own language, then your ability to deal with them is very, very easy, right? So then I learned in less than 2-3 months basic Portuguese. I'm good at picking up languages. So then, in 9.7 years since then, I again got one more service against the world. I was kind of bored. That's when Mr. Ashok Sutta, if you know him by any chance, he was the vice chairman of Wipro Technologies from 1985 to 1999. Ajim Premji was the chairman, founder chairman. Mr. Ashok Sutta was the vice chairman. I've received an email from him saying that I'm establishing a new company called Happiest Minds Technologies. I'm looking for somebody like you to head one of the verticals. I was very successful. Oracle Brazil was taking care of me very well. My son was wanting to become a footballer, soccer player. At the age of 9, I could see that gene in him. So it was a strong, very difficult decision to make. But I took a decision because it was an easy decision for me because my parents were growing old. For whatever I'm today or I was then, it's because of my parental support. Parents but they are our best friends. They only think about us. Okay, so if anybody has a kind of negative feeling about parents, take it away today itself, now. Become friends to your parents. They are going to be there for you for your lifelong. Your friends sitting next to you will be there out of this college after 4 years. Your schoolmates are no more there with you. Your college mates will not be there with you. When you are really unwell, when you really need some help, it's only family. So I give a lot of importance to my family for whatever, and my friends. I'm here because of Chaitanya. I don't know who Rajiv is. Pestering me, sir, you have to come. I said, boss, I'm not a great personality to address so many students. But he said, no, I want you to come and talk about your life story. If you can inspire somebody like you, why not? So in spite of my challenging time with my health, I came. So then I've decided anyway, I think it's a call from my country, India. So I was in the US, I could have got easily green card. I was an international manager, EB1 category. I would have got my citizenship, but I chose, we delivered our kids here in India. Usually, people will become pregnant here, they fly to the US, they will deliver babies there. In the country, US citizenship cover. Name reverse, my wife and I. We were pregnant there, we came and delivered in India. We wanted very, very clear Indian citizens. That's my love towards the country and clarity. Right? So I think my decision then in 2005 is yielding results now. Everybody is looking at India now. Nobody wants to go to the US. You know what's happening to your friends, everybody, they're not getting jobs, they don't know what to do. So when my kid has grown, he's very happy, Dad, you have taken the right decision. I'm happy. Right? Otherwise, they would have been under the peer pressure. So then, long story short, Mr. Vikram Gulati, who was the first employee of Happiest Minds, MD and CEO, he called me for an interview. I came to India. We met at Coffee Day, Cafe Coffee Day, in Forum Mall, Bangalore. He had asked me one question. very straight question. Sir, the role that you are being considered for is pure sales role. You have to build the account because it is zero. It's a new company. We have to build the account, vertical. So I was being interviewed for BFSI vertical, banking, financial services, and insurance. If you see any company, this is the vertical that contributes the highest revenue because they always spend towards technology, right? Banking and financial services and insurance. So the question that you asked me, have you learned? Do you know sales is not easy? You keep going to people. People might come back and say, no, no business. You get lost. మన ఇంటికి సేల్స్ మ్యాన్ ఒక అబ్బాయి వస్తాడు, ఒక బ్యాట్ వస్తాడు, దోమలు పెట్టాడు, పంపిస్తాడు. But he'll not stop there. He'll go to the next door. He'll knock the next door. His target was only one thing. నేను ఇవాళ 10 బ్యాట్లు అమ్మాలి. So that is the focus. So you have to learn to accept now in life. So again, I don't know whether I can give this example, but this is a real example. Girls, please pardon me. This is not nothing against you or anybody. So, but I want an example of how I learned hard way the no. It's very important to learn no. Accept no and also say no. That's very important. I'll read speech after this. So నేను ఫస్ట్ బెంగళూరు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు పల్లెటూరు బయటలో నేను మీరు కాదు, యు ఆర్ వెరీ యాక్టివ్ నౌ. మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ టుక్ మీ టు ఎ పబ్. నాకు డ్రింకింగ్ అలవాటు లేదు. I used to go and talk to girls, boys used to talk to girls. So మాట్లాడరా అని చెప్పారు. I attempted couple of times. Nobody took care. I mean, they never cared. Who is this guy? But 11th time I was successful. ఎవడో పాపం కష్టపడుతున్నాడని చెప్పి ఒక అమ్మాయి నాతో మాట్లాడింది. So I have accepted 10 no's to achieve 1 yes. That is sales. That is sales. It's a bad example, but live example. And when I gave this example to Mr. Vikram Gulati, boss, I already learned no's. I can take 100 no's because I've taken it very early as 10 no's and then to talk to one lady. He said, you are selected. No more interview. Then we spoke about only life, personal life, all this story I told you, I started all those things. And long story short, BFSI vertical contributed in the first year 23% of the total revenue of Happiest Minds Technologies. Again, long story short, I'm very unlucky when it comes to money because I have this something called a short temper. If I don't like something, you can be chairman or Prandrava Naidu or somebody else, I don't care. I stick to my word, I leave everything and get out. So Happiest Minds, had I continued, I would have made 100 crore rupees by now. White money. But Mr. I was not liking the way some things were moving. I told Mr. Ashok Sutta, sir, I'm quitting. I didn't know what to do, but I'm a food passion guy. I cook well. My passion for food even lies good today. One day I want to start my own idli shop or something. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Most likely in my village when I retire. So a friend of mine from Deutsche Bank and I started a small company called Hungry Bells. Hungry Bells. So if whatever you have heard, Swiggy was a small company when we started this company. Swiggy was nothing. We were doing very well. We have started the first app strategy in this country. Everybody was using websites to log in, right? As a launchpad, as a channel. So we were the first one. Economic Times covered us saying that there is a company which is focusing on app strategy. But long story short, 9 months, we were not IITs, IIMs, so we couldn't raise funding. I have decided we'll exit. 9 months. So what is important in life? Why I'm trying to tell you all these things, I'll tell you. Risk-taking ability. I've always challenged myself. When you take risks at the right time, they may not give you results in short term, but they'll reward you in long term. You'll become very, very strong in life and learn so many things that you can teach. The way I'm standing here because I've learned something in life. Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Chaitanya, they have invited me for a reason, right? The reason is to share my life experience. You can become stronger. And tomorrow, it's very easy for you to at least remember one thing in life. Maybe I can try this, right? So that's very important. unexpected, somebody called me. I went to Secretariat in Andhra. That was combined Andhra. I met somebody. And I'm common friend to both of them. So why are you here? They just got me, sir. So what do you do? So I got selected for one of the companies called Jesse Penny as an managing director. Said, sir, we are looking for somebody to head our investment EBITDA at that time. So API Terms and Ideas. Would you be interested? I said, I have no interest, sir. Then he said, we are trying for investments, nothing is happening. Do you have an idea? 6 months, it's been 6 months. I told him, what have you tried? He said, you think of something, we have tried everything. Then I asked him a question. He's a very senior person, special CS. So that senior person answered to me that we tried everything that is possible. I'm reiterating my statement. I've asked him, sir, have you tried lobbies? Then he said, what is lobbyist? Sir, you just said you have tried everything. Lobbyist is a person who has some influence in some individual. It's again coming to relationship, right? And he influences that person to come and invest in this company, in this state. And this is a legal business in the US. So lobbyists are used to make deals, break deals, whatnot, right? Ikkada manam brokers antam. Brokerage is not wrong. If you want to buy, sell, there are some people that come and they anchor in between, right? Mediate in between. So brokerage is nothing wrong. I actually encourage brokerage. Bank is a broker. మీ దగ్గర లోన్ తీసుకుంటుంది, డబ్బులు ఫిక్స్డ్ డిపాజిట్ తీసుకుంటుంది, వేరే వాళ్ళకి లోన్ ఇస్తుంది. They make something called as brokerage spread. Insurance company does the same thing. You name anything today, the most successful people in this world are people who are middlemen. చంద్రబాబు గారు నాకు తెలిసి మీకు పని చేసి పెడతారంటే మీరు డబ్బులు ఇస్తారు. తర్వాత పని జరుగుతుందో నాకు తెలియదు, బట్ హీల్ మేక్ హిస్ మనీ. సో రిమెంబర్ దిస్ వర్డ్ బ్రోకరేజ్. ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ బ్యాడ్ వర్డ్. మనం తెలుగులో బూతులు తిట్టుకుంటాం, బ్రోకర్ నాకు అనుకుంటారు, తప్పు కాదు. ఇట్స్ నాట్ దట్ బ్యాడ్. బ్యాంక్ ఈజ్ ఎ బ్రోకర్. ఓకే, సో long story short, when I asked him that question, he said that, do you know any such kind of person? I said, I know Mr. Lalita Ahuja, who has got a lot of companies to Bangalore. There is a company by name ANSR. He does this only. He invests in many corporates. You should read about this person, Mr. Lalita Ahuja, ANSR. Okay, on Google, you should look at his LinkedIn if he has. He worked with Star Sports, Star Movies. He was a naval officer. He was a pilot. Now he's running a company which is multi-billion dollars into IT, which is completely different. So he was one of my inspirations for me to get into so many things, right? So who was Adani? Adani was nothing, right? He became graduate, and today he has Adani Power, Adani Ports, Adani Energy, Adani whatnot, right? So that's earlier we used to only hear Tatas, but now, so if you have that networking ability, you can do anything and everything. And so second, that's why I'll talk about Ms. Jagma's statement. This person in the specs there, he deserves, yeah, next to you. Would you mind coming up, please? The specs person. You deserve one gift. Okay. Yeah. So I think he's bored. So I'm advising a company called Half Pay. They wanted to become one of the partners, but I don't have that much time. So you earned a gift from halfpay.com. Log into halfpay.com and buy a book if it is there on how to focus. Yeah, it's a coupon code based. So attention span of a person is very important. I've taken my life, whatever time to come from Bangalore till here, and to share some of my experiences, right? So then, long story short, I called Lalita Ahuja, gave him the phone, and today I'm very proud to announce that Lalita Ahuja's company has come to Vizag. It was announced last month. So it's a latest thing about 10,000. They're going to bring about 10,000 jobs to Isaac. So investment I should not announce. Those kind of things are very, very important. Again, I'm talking about situation implements. That time, so long story short, 1.5 crore salary at JCPenney as an MD, and this person was able to convince me to. I came to Vijayawada. They took me in that red light car. First of my first time experience from airport, they picked me up. 6 people interviewed me, including IAS officers. That took me to the Honorable CM. He said, "You've taken the right decision." They all convinced me that you are the right guy. Investment promotion of the state. So whatever you would have heard between 2014 to 19, electronics IT, and I'm still continuing as an outsider to help the state. So that's how I got into government. So in the government, my life changed. That's when I really tasted something called as unknown enemies. I was growing. I've grown to a level where I used to talk to Chandrababu Naidu like this, one-on-one. Somebody who has come from outside, who had no background whatsoever, came into the system. In no time, he is talking to Chandrababu Naidu. I couldn't recognize this, right? So my own teammates, my own people who are working with me, they become my enemies, unknown enemies, right? So you have to be watchful. This is where jealousy comes into picture, right? But I focused on my job. I have decided to quit. 2018 December, I told Mr. Nara, okay, sir, I'm going. I think I can't take this. That helped me because next government came is Mr. Jagannath Reddy's government. You know what happened? The guy who has quit before elections is my guy. So I became close to them. Then I was in touch with during that time with Mr. Nara. So during that period of those 14, 15, rather, I built huge network. The thing that happened to me was when I was with the government. Many people used to come and talk to me, CEOs of the companies, big companies, film personalities, everybody. So I maintained all those contacts. One such contact was an energy storage technology scientist from Australia. He was trying to establish his company, R&D, whatever. So my first energy storage technology startup. So we are now competing with Mr. Elon Musk himself. Hopefully, God will help us. Then there will be an innovation coming out of right Andhra. It's there in Vijayawada now. So we have already tested our first battery. Second battery is tested, second version. Third version to our fortune, Defense Minister of Defense has asked us to make 3 POCs, proof of concepts for them to line test. So future of the world is energy storage, which I have envisaged when in 2016 I have to support this company. Because I support that company, the person liked me and he said, let's join hands. Then we became co-founders of the company. I raised about 10 crore rupees, $2 million then, and gave him enough money. I am now pitching the things. So how opportunities come your way, you have to keep. I think Mr. Rajiv today, it's there in the written speech. You have to be like an eagle. Slang. What does it do? It keeps on looking for opportunities, looking down, roaming all over. Right? Picks up and goes. So when opportunity knocks your door, don't ever say no. When they knock like anything. So that's very important for you. And then when you're first year students, right? 2 years, 2 months into college, try to be always on the table. When you walk into a restaurant, the table will not. Otherwise, you'll be in the menu. Menu lo unte avutundi, where all memmalni order cheskoni tintaru. Ade table మీద ఉంటే menu lo ఉంటుంది మీరు order చేసుకోవచ్చు. So in your own life, use these 2 examples. This is what Mr. Louis Cobbett taught me back in 2005. I asked him only 2 things. Sir, you're an American and an Indian. I came from a village. Can you just teach me management in 2 statements? He said, be an eagle. Behave like an eagle. Grab opportunities as and when they knock your door. The second statement is try to be on the table, otherwise you'll be the menu. So I lead the show, I steal the show. That's what has brought me to whatever I am today. So very, very important. ఈ 30 minutes, 15 minutes మాట్లాడేసి విని వెళ్ళిపోవద్దు. Apply this in your own life, every minute, right? I think I'm done with my time. So what's important is then government నుంచి then energy storage తర్వాత when I was in the government, my kids are studying in a school called National Public School, Bangalore. Government wanted me to move to Vizag, so I was planning to come to Vizag. My kids were the most unhappy people, both of them. You are taking us out of the school. I said, no, we have to go back to Andhra because parents, the grandparents, we have to stay with them. You need to understand what is family system. So I convinced them, but the chairman, while we were traveling in the car today, he called me for an admission. So you understand that is one of the best schools in the world. Its school name is National Public School International, which is in Singapore, and also TISB, International School Bangalore. It's not easy to get admission there and very expensive also. So I was taking them out of that school. I told the chairman, sir, why don't you establish your school in Vizag? His statement was, if you take me, I will come. This was the only statement. Sir, what are you saying? To establish a school, 100 crores only. I'm a normal guy. I take you. You have so much of money. Why don't you establish? Long story short, Lokesh Garu and I went to Bangalore, invited him to set up his school here. I have signed a franchise agreement with the school in 2020 on my name. Again, long story short, he keeps on telling one guy after my who has captured me is Tirumala. So he had only one partner till now. That's his wife, Dr. Shantama. He has a second partner, which is Tirumala. So that school is linked to Vizag in partnership with Dr. Gopal Krishna, who is 87 now. I told him I'm not going to establish school without you because I'm not an academician. My academics చూస్తే మొత్తం failures పేపర్స్ అక్కడ 99% level. So I have to have somebody like you as an academician. I'm good in administration. I'm good in marketing. I'm good in sales. I can take this school to excellence level from all other perspectives. Whereas from the perspective of academics, you have already shown excellence to the world. So that's how I got into school education. So this the price. When I bought iPhone 15, somebody came and told me, why are you covering it with some pouch? This is originality. I bought this phone to show off. It's as simple as that. When I walk into good meetings, I have to show off. I have to engage that person in 1 hour, 59 minutes, sales attack. 1 minute to deal close. What can I talk about? I have to talk about iPhone. I bought this new iPhone. I have this expensive watch. This suit is 1 lakh rupees. Some conversation, situation like that. Right? So somebody told me there is a new technology that came up, which is car with the shield as a sheet. It's polyethylene. So there was a young boy, Muslim boy, who established a small shop in AMB Mall in Hyderabad. I walked into his store. Business was very good. He charges about 2,500 rupees to wrap this for a watch. Watch is scratch out, wrap on. Right? So I asked him, why only one shop? Why not 10 shops? Sir, sir, shop. Very small guy. Then I called Prestige CEO from there. Venkat, I need 10 shops. Can you give me Prestige shop? Sir, what is talking? I'm serious. I want 10 stores. Can you give me? This guy got confidence in me. Sir, I'm a common man. I always tell people I'm a common man. See him. Right? No, I'm a common man. Sir, I'm serious. The business of the sir. Then I said, why only showrooms? Why don't we start in airport? Sir, showrooms are airport. Airport rentals are very expensive. So long story short, I spoke to GMR Garabai, and my first store is in airport, Hyderabad airport now. I have become partner. So I went as a customer. I saw an opportunity. I became a partner for these companies, whatever technology. And to my surprise, I can't announce, there's no income tax here, but I can. The return on investment is 100%. It is 100%. I invest 10 lakhs, I'm getting 10 lakhs back in a month, in a year. So we are importing the material from China, we are importing the material from London. We started with phones, now we are getting slowly into cars. Because other car dealers are coming to us because we are giving them at half price. At half price only we are making 90 to 100% profit. So opportunities allow us to make example. So you have to keep looking for opportunities. Studies are not going to take you anywhere. It's basic degree, right? Unless you want to become a scientist like me. I tried scientist, I could not become. Right? So not everybody can become scientist. In Prapanchamlo, a company lo 100 మంది ఉంటే 80% of the job is done by 20% of the people. Other 80% are required. ఎందుకంటే అందరూ 20% లాగా ఉంటే కంపెనీ ముందుకు వెళ్తుంది. Too many. If you have two principals of this caliber, this college will shut down in next 2 months. There will be a cockfighting. Right? That's అందుకని Rajiv garu is quite candid enough and then very brave enough to maintain a person for the past 17 years. Let me marry him and then we'll continue. Right? So that's very, it's great. Tatas have been built with trust. First is company, second is employees, third is customers. These 3 C's are very important. It's like diamond, right? Diamond, they say CCC. For any means what? So Allah, then he got into this kind of business. And there was when I was in the government, there was a person by name Funny. I saw him and I went to Chhattisgarh to meet one of my friends, and he wanted some help. I put development authority. They have 20,000 acres of land. They don't know what to do with that. They wanted to understand AP model. The IAS officer is a good friend of mine. I went and met the finance minister. So I gave them some ideas. On my way back from there to Vizag, I met a person who was known to me in the train compartment first AC. Then this guy said, "What I asked him, why are you here?" Sir, I'm still struggling. I have great product. I don't know what to do with this. Funny, you give me 10% of your company's share. I'll take your company to next level. You have the product, I have the talent, other talents. So again, I've become director of Morgo Innovations Private Limited. He gave me 10. I asked him for 10%, but negotiation he gave me little less than that. Still okay, right? So, and that company is the company which is doing extremely good job. You see Swachh Andhra, Swarna Andhra, P4 Foundation, all these names you are hearing from Chandrababu Naidu garu. The platform behind that is Morgo. The man behind that is Tirumala. Funny. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this is what you have to do when you're studying. What you study may not be useful for you in your life, but what you learn while you study, which are these interpersonal skills, all those things that I spoke about, are very, very important for your life. Skills are very important. I heard from Mr. Altman, I read some article wherein Mr. Sam Altman, OpenAI, ChatGPT, he was talking about AI is a burst, a bubble, which is not a burst soon. If it bursts soon, which may burst, which is not going to, it's not certain. The entire US economy will go for a toss because they are betting big on AI. So don't get, if you're a computer science engineering student, don't get addicted to technology, right? What is important in life is networking. What is important in life is learning to say no, accept no. What is important in life is success. Success means different things for different people, right? Mr. Rajiv has made a lot of money. Maybe for him, success is money. Whatever his money can't do, this phone call can do. That's my success. While I was on the call, I got a call from Jagan Reddy's OSD. They wanted admission in a school, the same school in Bangalore. Principal didn't even give an appointment. So this phone call made that happen. He was a witness in less than 2-3 minutes. So that's what is important. So networking is very, very, very important in life. Your network is your net worth. Remember this. Your network is your net worth. I wanted to give you an example. మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే పాత రోజుల్లో నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ there are many friends who travel with me right sitting right next to me on a bus or a train or a flight. I'll give you an example of how one principal got job in Githam. So when you're sitting nowadays we are all hooked up to this phone. పక్క ఎవరున్నారో పట్టించుకోం, పిల్లల్ని పట్టించుకోం, ఫ్రెండ్స్ని పట్టించుకోం, passengers ని పట్టించుకోం. This is going to hinder your life. First, eyes problem, mental problem, fingers problem. So your nervous system will be deactivated. What not, right? పాత రోజుల్లో క్లాప్స్ ఎందుకు కొట్టమని చెప్పేవారు తెలుసా? ఇలాంటి ఫంక్షన్స్ లో ఇట్ యాక్టివేట్స్ యువర్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ అండ్ యు డూ దిస్. It is not to praise somebody. It will make you focus more on the person who is speaking. That means I am alert, right? మనం వాటన్ని అర్థాలు మార్చేసాం. So let's assume a scenario where you want to start your own company. You are on a flight. Somebody is sitting next to you. The lady said hi. You didn't care. The lady said hi to this guy who is on the other side. At the end of the flight, she says, "You come and join our company." She could be the HR head of a company. Who knows? Right? She could be an investor. Who knows? If you want to start a company. So networking, wherever you go, don't worry about boy, girl, all those things. Take out those barriers. అమ్మాయి అయితే అబ్బాయితో మాట్లాడకూడదు, అబ్బాయి అయితే అమ్మాయితో మాట్లాడకూడదు. పక్కన కెలికేసేవాడిని. అమ్మాయి ఎవరో నా పక్కన కూర్చున్నాడు నాకు అసలు మన భాషలో. But at the end of the flight, I used to become their contact. That is the best way of learning. But we have to deal with only humans in our entire life. ఎప్పుడు కొట్టుకుని ఇద్దరే కొట్టుకుంటారు హ్యూమన్సే. సీఎం, పాత సీఎం, కొత్త సీఎం, హ్యూమన్స్. పూజారులు ఇద్దరు కొట్టుకుంటారు, రైట్? యూ నేమ్ ఎనీ ఇది. That's something which you have to learn in life. Technology keeps evolving. When I first started JavaScript, C, C++, C++, whatever, Java, Python, today we are talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, all those things. They will keep changing. Change is constant. The only certainty of life is uncertainty. It is certain that we are going to be uncertain in life. Next minute ఇలా మాట్లాడుతున్నాను, హార్ట్ అటాక్ వచ్చిపోవచ్చు. It's a reality. Many things you have seen, many people have gone through this. So live the moment is my message to you. Live the moment, and that moment has to be for yourself and for people around you, for a good sake, good cause. Then you will become a good human being. Once you are a good human being, everything else will follow. That's very, very important in life. But Chaitanya garu unnaru. Chaitanya has so many connections. He's a good human being. I bloody shout at him like anything at times, but he is always composed. He has chosen a path which is composed path. That's why whenever he calls me, even middle of the night, my wife shouts at me, "Why? Who is this bloody Chaitanya? He is really Chaitanya." I was talking in male voice and aduguntu. లేదు నేను నిజంగా male అని వీడియో కాల్ చూపించాను సార్, అమ్మ ఈయనేనా? So that's how he pesters. I pick up the call. So human relations are very, very important. Human intelligence is more important than your artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can write a code, give some prediction, do something, but it can't feel. It can't show empathy, right? That is important. Human will always be on top. That's very important for you, right? So I think I'm done with my whatever little life sharing experiences. You know, anytime you need some help, you please reach out to Chaitanya, not Rajiv, because Chaitanya knows how to catch people. Okay, that's his ability, right? Anything to do with your career counseling, if I have some time, I don't mind spending a few minutes. Now let's open up for questions for next 5-10 minutes. He gave me 1 hour, he said, but I like to conclude in less than 40 minutes. So that next 5 minutes we can talk about. There are about 8 coupons of half pay. 500 rupees each. I don't know what you're going to buy, but these are worth 500 rupees each. Half pay gives you 50% discount on same item which other platform might be selling at 100 rupees, you'll get it 50 rupees. So that's the idea. So why we started up, I want to give you this example also. If you have ideas, it is not wrong to copy paste. What is Flipkart today? They copy paste from Amazon. They've become multi-billion dollar company. So we copied pasted from all these e-commerce platforms. We said, why don't we sell same stuff for 50%? Let's say this iPhone. I will not buy iPhone 16 now at this price. So iPhone 16s will be marked down. Excessive. Flipkart will have, let's say, 10,000 Samsung refrigerators. They bought, assuming that their sales will be 12,000 or 9,000, 10,000, whatever. They were able to only sell 5,000. A refrigerator will work for 10 years if it is normal. So what we said, we went and spoke to Samsung, guys, you give me 5,000, your other 5,000 refrigerators at half price. I'm going to sell it to Rajiv. Rajiv is price conscious. He is a village person. He doesn't want to spend 20 other rupees for the same refrigerator. So we are listing all those on our page. We just started. Trust me, this is going to be a $1 billion company if we do that. Right? So this is a simple idea. Copied from somebody, but added some what do you call innovation to it. 50% off. Then a shop first they say even though I buy expensive stuff, I look at where is the which is on sale. That is human tendency. Even Bill Gates goes into some place, he says where is 50% off. So we just caught that human thought process and then try to turn it into a business model. So any questions? I'll be happy if you ask questions. Otherwise, I think not.
Still, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, but you can be guaranteed I may not be able to give you the right answer. So you have to accept my answer also.
Can AI take up core companies, core jobs?
No,
Then why are all degrading the core engineering?
that's their problem.
Yes, sir. Can you have the solution? Can I have the solution?
Solution, can you give me what will be the solution?
I don't know. I don't know the solution. That's why I'm asking.
See, let me give you a good example. If you have a question, if you know the problem, it is easy to find an answer. I can give you an answer which is going to be very generic in nature right now. You are a first year student.
I'm a first year.
Next 3 months, your project work is only this. Don't do anything else. Next 3 months, spend 1 hour every day on this subject. Come and present to me. I'll ensure that your paper is published in one of the leading newspapers in India.
Thank you, sir. So can I get your LinkedIn?
My LinkedIn, you already have the person in front of me. Why do you need LinkedIn? LinkedIn, my name says common man. CM. So let me read this for you. So you remind me of a speech which I have written. The same thing. Okay? It's the same thing. So this is not a right? Start conversations, ask questions, share ideas. Remember, people open doors, not apps. Okay? One good handshake, one genuine smile, one smart question that can be worth more than 1,000 LinkedIns. Right? LinkedIn is again more. Why do you need my LinkedIn? You have to answer me.
If I want to start any startup, I need you, sir. So
You need me.
yes, sir.
You are needed first. Right?
Next.
So we will take it as a challenge. Next 3 months, I want you to give me an answer of the same question that you asked me.
I will try my best, sir.
Thank you. That's the spirit. You deserve half. This year, please monitor him.
Sure, sir. Easy to.
Yeah. So I'm happy that he has accepted the challenge. Tomorrow. So all the components are mathematics. Mechanical engineering is not going to go anywhere. If you look at your flight that you're flying, yesterday the rocket was launched. It's only computer. What is there inside?
Mechatronics.
So your answer is there. So write a story, good story, which can be published in one of the newspapers. All the best. No, I want to take a, I'm not discouraging you. I want to take a question from the last bench. I was the last bencher.
Sir, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So there is a doubt for me. According to your opinion, can AI replace a doctor? Because nowadays everyone is using ChatGPT as their personal doctor. Can artificial intelligence replace a human doctor?
Answer is no. Artificial intelligence cannot create a human. A doctor is a human, right? You can create a robot. You can reduce the pressure on the doctor. Right?
Yes, sir.
Let's say now to check pulse. We come and then stethoscope, right?
Yes, sir.
And blood pressure. Blood pressure process can be innovated, right? But doctor cannot be replaced.
Because nowadays, some more AI systems have been introduced to check the heartbeat either.
That's what I'm saying. It's a process. It's a task. Doctors perform thousands of tasks on daily basis. That's hundreds of tasks. Some of those tasks can be computerized. Some of those tasks can be replaced by AI. Right? As I mentioned to you, it is not human intelligence. It is artificial intelligence. So you train the machine to do something. Right? But you cannot replace a doctor. Is my thought process. We will have to wait and see.
Then can an engineer can be replaced by artificial
The
intelligence?
process can be replaced.
Not an engineer.
Not an engineer.
Why?
I just gave an example. That's the same question that he asked. I'm a mechanical engineer. Can artificial intelligence replace mechanical engineer? No. An aeroplane has to be still flown by a human. It can be kept in autopilot mode, which is artificial intelligence.
Okay, sir.
When there is heavy turbulence, human takes control of it. When you have to take off, human takes control of it. There is a pilot. Right?
Thank you
If
for
there is no pilot, will you fly a plane?
no. Thank you for clarifying my doubt, sir.
You're most welcome. So you deserve one half day.
Anybody else in the crowd?
Last benches.
Yeah. Third has been especially the last one.
I have 7 more left. 7 questions.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm Pranati from CSIT branch. So according to you, what qualities should a student have to continue in this AI-driven world?
Why are you all hell-bent about AI?
Because we thought AI should replace a human intelligence.
Is AI talking or you are talking?
Maybe.
So let's stop thinking about AI too much. I think we are. So your question, would you mind repeating? Can AI?
What qualities should a student have to
Okay. So let me answer the question. What qualities a student must have to?
Supposed to ask how to survive in
How to survive.
AI-driven world, sir.
So believe in yourself and believe in being the best. That will take you to heights. AI comes today, goes tomorrow. Does it make sense?
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
She has to get one. He has one question. I think you have one question. You can distribute.
Anybody else here? Come.
Meanwhile, one more question.
He had one question. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The girl.
Yeah. He's here.
But thank you, Shri, sir. Actually, you have said that emotional intelligence is more important, and you are proving that
I said
empathy.
human intelligence.
Yes, sir. Human intelligence
can say is emotional intelligence. Not emotion. Emotion is only one part of human intelligence. Okay. Emotion is very minute part.
And you have explained that social situation intelligence and how to manage social skills, and how it was useful to you. Directly getting into point that
Go ahead, straight.
you are executing my idea, sir.
I'm executing your idea. Which is the idea?
I have an idea that coupons, I want to change the coupons into money for others.
Okay.
And whoever wants the coupons can exchange with the money with a lesser price, and that's my idea of executing it.
So what stops you from executing again? Competition can be there, right? You start one more company.
Yeah,
There is Flipkart, there is Myntra, there is whatnot, right? Multiple e-commerce sites are there. You start your own company. We are 1.4 billion plus Indians. You just need 1% of that to make your company successful. So you should not stop. If you have an idea, do it. Do better than us.
Thank you.
Say something.
Thank you for the intuitive thoughts and your.
You're most welcome. It's my pleasure. I think as I told you, I'm a common man. Whatever I've experienced, I've told you. Want to give him? Yeah. Both of us.
May I have one more student, please, from the boys? Good. Yes.
You still have 7 more questions, 7 more coupons, and the coupon can be redeemed for the money also by that boy. He said just now.
To avail the opportunity.
Total number there, I don't know, you have printed more. It won't work more than 10. Only 10 will work.
Oh, only 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 10 it will.
Yeah. Then the six more you have. This is.
I also want to talk to some teachers if they have any questions.
Sure.
Because then they can teach the student better.
Sir, could you please suggest a real world startup ideas?
My idea is not open for giving it away to somebody else. I'm very conscious, but we can talk one-on-one. I want to understand, because idea is very easy to share, right? Very difficult to implement. You will be successful only if you really strive towards implementing that idea irrespective of challenges. I have failed many times, but I never gave up. The school project was 8 years old, 2017. I'm still in 2025. I'm not able to establish school, but I'm not going to let it go. Right? I have all the ingredients to make sure that the school is operational by 2027. So, implementable idea is not something that I can share on a stage. I need to understand, let's say if I give you an idea that you can start a new bombardier aircraft with this design. Do you have the ability to do that? No, right? So, I hope I'm not letting you down. But what I'm trying to tell you is, your question has to be so specific, which is going to be useful for you. You should not share your idea with anybody. There are a lot of copycats around you. You have to keep this in mind. So, but if you still need some ideas, I can give you. I need to understand what is your strength first. You have to play on your strength. You can give it, sir. We can take one photo with everybody so that the paucity of time.
Next question.
Any questions? Teachers. Teachers.
Sir?
Teachers question.
It will be a little creative and dumb at the same time. If any company disappears tomorrow, all of a sudden, what it would be like, the company will be remembered for?
Their core values. As simple as that. It's core values. So many companies disappeared.
Yeah,
But
all
we
of a
still
sudden
remember
within
them.
a wink of an eye.
Yeah. We remember a lot of companies, right? So
So-
Tirumala is no more, but we remember him.
So the people who wants to become entrepreneurs will definitely have to look into the core values when they come up with
I
the
agree.
companies.
Yes, that's important.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, she also deserves one.
Teacher of language.
Yeah, very good.
3 more.
Yes.
We have 3 more.
It's a pleasure having you here, sir. I'm Ranu from. You begin, please.
Good afternoon, sir. How to build a good network to upgrade ourselves?
How many friends do you have in this college?
My class.
How many? My question was how many? 2, 3, 5, 10.
10.
So what do you do in your free time?
We test each other.
On phone or with each other?
Each other.
So explore the world. Do you have holidays on weekends or weekdays?
Sunday, every Sunday is a holiday. Sunday.
Only Sundays.
Oh, so you go out? Do you go out?
No, sir.
So for you to network, you have to go out first. Right? Go to a restaurant, forcefully sit with somebody else, make him friend or make her friend. Go and attend a lot of the government events. The college also can encourage you to attend such events. First, you be clear why you want to network. You have to have an objective to network.
To improve my communications.
Very good. Then find a person right on this side, not on that side. In the college campus, look at the guy who is very good in English and who doesn't know Telugu. That's important. Communication skill is not just English Telugu, right? It's how you present yourself. I spoke in the past 45 minutes to 1 hour. I don't know how many of you are impressed or how many of you are cursing me. I improve every moment. I seek feedback. I'm very happy if somebody comes and tells, sir, you have not spoken this right, so that I can correct myself. So communication is all about feedback mechanism. So find a person, either from the girl side or the boy side or the teacher side, who can give you feedback. So there is something called in management studies, Johari window. So Johari window is a quadrangle, right? It's a quadrant, 4 quadrants. You know about yourself, others know. You know about yourself, others don't know. Okay? You don't know yourself, others know. Okay? You don't know about yourself and others don't know. Okay? So you have to find a person who can come and tell you that I know about yourself that you don't know. That is called as feedback mechanism. So find a person who can give you that feedback to improve yourself. మిమ్మల్ని తిట్టేవాడే మీ నిజమైన స్నేహితుడు. Yeah, you know that, right? So whatever your teachers have taught, lecturers have taught, you have to learn that, practice it. First, take the fear out of you. I told you, right? My first session on the stage, my legs were shivering. Second session, I controlled. Third session, I controlled. So that's very important. So networking is that ability to go and approach somebody. Take the fear out of it. Nobody is going to come and cut your neck. Even if you talk something which is not, it doesn't make sense, don't feel bad. That's how you network more with people.
Okay, sir.
Sir, could you please allow me to
Please,
yes.
go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I'm Rani from Teen English, sir. Yes, it's privilege having you here.
Thank you.
So I'd like to address that you have mentioned a term called interpersonal communication skills. As a language teachers, we are very much habituated with that. But would like to focus on how would the emotional coefficient plays a pivotal role in the career of each individual. See, when the person career is escalating, so they hit up with the ups and downs many times. So how did you come up with that conditions like in your personal life?
I still face them,
Yeah.
even today. Because manishiki navarasalu untayi. That you can't take them away.
And every emotion has its own significance.
Yes, it has one thing. So only thing that I have learned is don't take decisions when you're going through some emotions. When you're very happy, don't take a decision. When you're very unhappy, don't take a decision. Talk less, listen more. I also get very angry. Chaitanya is just focusing on his phone. He is the guy who brought me here, but he is focusing on his phone. Right? But I'm controlling my emotion because I'm going to go out and then take some good lecture. Boss. Right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that's where the human intelligence comes into picture. Right? Emotions you cannot curtail, you can control. Right? The control world is something which cannot be taught. You have to learn. So learning is the more important. It only comes with something called as experience. Had you met me 10 years ago, I was a different Thiru. Today I'm a different Thiru. After 10 years, I'm going to be a different Thiru. So that's what is experience.
One last question.
Ma'am also deserves one, right?
Yes, I got it.
Thank you. Good question, Chair. She was testing my emotion.
Thank you, sir.
One last question.
Sir, can you advise for me? According to my goal is to prevent the poverty in our society by using technology.
కొంచెం ముందర రా, ముందర. మళ్ళీ అడుగు.
Come on. This is the best question. I think he deserves a gift from the college. Please come onto the stage. Yeah. You can stand. Come on. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, my goal is to reduce the poverty in our world. Two children and orphans are lagging behind eating food and they don't stay at home. So money cannot rule people and do not give life. But a lot of people earning so much of money, but they are wasting that money to their grandsons and sons. They don't have any human values. They are wasting the money. But but I don't have any power. But I should grow in engineering this by using this college. I can complete my education here and to grow a big one, and I can help them by using technology to poverty people. Can you give any advice for that?
First
Because you-
step, please don't wait for. Very good question. I'm happy. This is a question that I want to answer. We have some human values. You cannot change any individual. Raju Garu does a business of 200 crores in a year. Let's say assuming, right? 2% of that money has to be spent on CSR, corporate social responsibility. Every businessman has to do it. How many of them do it? They don't do it. So you cannot change him. So change starts at root level. Change starts with one person. Don't ever wait for your turn of becoming. When I become Bill Gates, I will give food to everybody. No. Today, let's say your father is giving you 100 rupees as pocket money. Show the difference of saving 80 rupees out of that money. You're also going after luxuries. Do you eat sweets? Do you want to buy iPhone? The belt, how much did you spend? 300 rupees. There is a belt available for 50 rupees also. You start giving from now. And when you're doing it, start a foundation because you want to do it big. Right now, you start a foundation. What stops you from starting a foundation? Had you got a foundation today, you could have asked me, Tirumala, you earned some money. Can you contribute some money to my foundation? I would have given you. Maybe 10 rupees, 10,000, 10 lakhs, I don't know. So you don't wait for time to come for you to do something. Time is now. Opportunity is now. Impress yourself. Start now. Give it a good foundation, lengthy foundation. Name. Why not? Seek its permission. Catch hold of the person who is sitting next to Rajiv. He keeps going to a lot of places. He is also after my life saying that I have this foundation, that foundation. He can get you in a day 10 lakh rupees. Why do you want to wait till you become big? Stop this engineering college study. Start a foundation right away. It is struggle. It's not easy. It is struggle, but you have a great cause. The great cause will start from a village like this. and from a person like this, right? So from today start like the other person, Satvik, 3 months project for you. Start a foundation. I'm going to be your first contributor. After you. I cannot give you any better idea than this. Does it answer your question?
Thank you for giving advice.
Most welcome.
But gaining experience to study in this engineering college to our self-proof and human values also very important for this. So I educate this engineering. I will complete. After I will execute my goal by my hand.
But be ready with the goal by then. You have to work towards something called a short-term goal. You have a bigger goal to entire world and a world. Poverty. First, think of your own area or some area. You take care of physically challenged people. One vertical, then you can expand. One person cannot change the entire world, but you can enable that change. Yeah, you can enable that change. You can be inspiration to many of your friends. While you are asking me this question, maybe many people might be thinking, "Oh, he asked a very good question. Let me also contribute." If there are 500 people here, 1 rupee can give you 500 rupees. 10 people meal in Anna canteen. 10 people, 100 people meal. I think 5 rupees is what I charge. 500 rupees can't you raise today? You can raise, right? Everybody will give you 1 rupee phone pay, done. It's not about money. You cannot change the world only with money. A message also can change the world. If the message can be taken, that's what Mr. Arora is trying to do with People Foundation, right? People that have money, grandchildren, wasting, all those things he mentioned. Whether they want to waste or not, it's not none of our duties, none of our business. So what you should do is focus on your idea, build a foundation, start today. Idea should not sit in your mind. Idea has to be executed, right? So there is a lady who was waiting for an idea from me. You already got an idea, which is noble idea. Take care of your first team member. You both start the foundation. What's your name, ma'am? Previously, you got a great idea from your friend. Yeah? So you both are working. And as I told you, I don't know how much I'm going to contribute, but I'll be my first take from me. Then I'll ensure take and use 10 times more than me. Right? Good luck. So I just want to conclude with one final statement. I mean, whatever I just mentioned today, these are my final thoughts, summarization. To all the brilliant minds, remember, intelligence is not IQ, it's EQ, your emotional quotient. That's what ma'am has spoken about. So I came well prepared so that I can impress ma'am also, right? Failure is not the end, it's a checkpoint. Saying no is not negative. It's not negative. It's necessary, right? Stress is inevitable. We all go through stress of role, caste, cadre, what responsibility that we are playing, right? But growth is optional. Change is constant. Remember these things. And uncertainty is the best teacher. When you're in an uncertain situation, that's when you learn, right? And yes, opportunities don't come to those who wait, but to those who act, right? So go ahead, code your destiny, debug your fears, and compile your dreams into reality. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I hope I've done the system right. Thanks.
It's a true enlightenment, sir. Thank you so much.
That's why winners always hang around winners. That's why I say Tirumala Rao's winner came down to sit with a lot of winners at LIET. So thank you so much for your fantastic time with us, sir. We thought that it was for 40 minutes and now it has reached to 40 plus 40, 80 minutes. And by not having any extra ado, and I request our Rajiv Garu and Principal Sir along with Chaitanya sir also. We don't want to miss you now because you're going to make 10 times to what Thiru has been going to do. Right. So thank you so much. And all those winners who have got half pay token, you're also allowed onto the stage. And then with this, we'll be very happy to call it a day. And we're going to request our dearest guests to accept a little felicitation as a customary practice for our Lendi Institute. And with this, I'll also call all the heads of the department available. And then, are you ready? And then, date placements, please come forward, sir. Quickly, sir. And all those 10 members can also take the turn to join felicitation program among the claps of all of you. You are sitting. Please, sir.
The token achievers. Please.
Oh, I did. We are not putting photograph. Come on, let's all clap together. Let's all clap together for the man behind us and giving us a lot of hope. Prakash. Let's all clap together. There are all those 10 candidates who really require a picture. Already we are setting a grand picture along with principals. Okay, all those guys have come. Okay, you go. Yeah, you are the one. Teachers, couple of teachers. All those 10 questions. You can stand with Thiru now. Congratulations for all of you to have a picture like this. And come on, clap together. Rest of all, we don't want to stand. Not even Rajesh or anybody. So that's it. That's a fantastic picture, and we would like to see that these guys are going to grab the opportunity tomorrow because they are the first. And there are many questions which have come to me well in advance. They practiced. Still, you could not take your own turn. Still, your heart is, struggling like anything. Okay. Some of them are asking. Okay. Those who wanted to reach out him, definitely I'll also be there. I would take you directly to him.
Anytime, I usually don't log into LinkedIn of the world. Best is to send me a WhatsApp message. You can take my number. I can't handle too many messages at a time. So whoever has a specific question, maybe sir can be the medium, and I'll be very happy to answer. Thank you.
And thank you. This is time for having lunch, post lunch. Anybody who would like to join Thiru sir, he'll be there in the language lab also. Now I'm requesting him to